Come and have a look at the stock I bought this week, Phil.
Okay. You've been buying bananas?
I've been buying from a man who sells bananas. The guy I bought this from was has a fruit and veg business over in Norfolk.
I would never have guessed.
He actually managed to date this box. He said that Jamaican bananas were sent in these boxes up to 1995.
So these things have been in these crates potentially since 1995?
Some of them have, yeah.
What, so you reckon it's all pristine?
Well, should we have a look?
Let's crack one open and see what's in it.
Let's see what's in here.
It's like we got TV, comic book, that kind of thing.
Well, these are the weekly comics that boys used to get back in the day. I used to get The Lion once upon a time.
Yeah.
Back in the 1960s.
I mean, these are really standard corgi. You see these, you've seen these a million times, but I think it's rare to see them all
A complete set, yeah.
complete set and all pristine like that.
Spider-Man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Love that X-Men one.
Oh, Beezer. Well,
What's a Beezer?
the Beezer. No idea what a Beezer is, but the Beezer was a comic. Very much like Beano and Dandy, that sort of comic.
Yeah.
Comic strips. Ah, now this is a comic I used to get.
The Eagle, Dan Dare. Yeah.
Dan Dare. And his sidekick Digby from Wigan.
It's a Digby Chicken Caesar. Or is that something else?
That's something else.
Okay.
We've got another Volkswagen Transporter and the good old Bedford CA.
What do you reckon inspired all these? Like, because they're all commercial vans of a certain era.
This is the early days of Corgi Classics.
Yeah,
Now,
makes sense.
Corgi Toys went to the wall in 1983, and there was subsequently a management buyout. It went through several iterations: Corgi Sales, Corgi Limited. It was taken over by Tyco at one time and Metoy. In the early days, they were trying to switch from being a toy company to being a collectible company, and they were casting around for things for people to collect.
So it's like promo for...
Well, yeah, and it was also, people wanted to collect, and it was to give people a hook to hang their collection on.
Yeah.
I mean, these are some of the earlier ones that they produced, and at this time it was
These are familiar.
very familiar, aren't they? And it was all about then trying to put the same van out a dozen times, but with different businesses on the sides.
This is all pretty standard fare in this
It
box.
is.
Let's have a look in this one.
Well, you see, they've moved on a bit here. These are slightly later. Police minivan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cavendish Woodhouse. RAC.
Yeah.
Hamley's Toy Shop.
Yeah. I've seen all these a few times.
Yeah. There's a Police Panda van. The AA. Royal Mail. Yeah.
If people are going to buy these, they want them to be pristine.
They do, and these are pretty good, actually. They're very good. Series 2 Land Rover, probably about 30 different Series 2 Land Rovers in the series. When they got round to a Series 3, the scale went up to 136. That's a really nice...
That's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the standard bronze green Land Rover colour, and they've got it right because they've painted the wheels black. Quite a lot of people went with the cream wheels on the...
Which it never would have had.
The bronze green always had black. Now, an interesting thing about the Corgi Land Rover, it has 2 or 3 interesting things. That semicircle that's cast in the back there,
Yeah.
that was from the days of Corgi Toys, because one of the uses of this casting under Corgi Toys was for a tow truck with a crane on the back.
Yeah.
And it had a little winch, and there was a spare wheel on the side that turned the winch. Those blanks are there to show the guys in the factory where to drill the hole to put the winch. And if we take the back off, you can see how it works.
Oh yeah, you turn the wheel and it turns.
You turn the wheel and it turns the winch. Given that this was made in 1995, they've retained that part on the casting. But because the old one had that feature, the new one gets that feature. Right, let's have a look at some of these other boxes. I just love opening up things that I've bought. And this
It's the
is
best
a
bit
real...
of the job.
Well, yeah. Now, this can give us a bit of a clue as to when the man put it in the box. 1997. So I don't think this has been looked at since 1997.
It's a little time capsule.
It is indeed. So I think these are going to need a little bit of cleaning up.
A little bit of
There's been a
cleaning.
bit of wildlife living in here in the meantime. So we've got a couple of Scammell Highwaymen, 3 Scammell Highwaymen there. Now these were quite fun because they were released in conjunction with Cadbury, and that's like the inside of an old Cadbury's chocolate box.
Oh yeah, I see that.
And initially, they were supposed to have the scent of chocolate in there as well. Although
I don't think it does anymore.
I really don't. This is not quite so exciting. Some of this product's... Oh no, it's not bad, not bad. More Scammels and Land Rovers. I think we've got a bit of a Pickford's theme going on in this box.
Yeah. Nice, all complete.
All complete. I don't think that's ever been out of the box.
Now we're talking.
Scania T-cab with a load of sawn logs on the back.
I like seeing
Tissue still on the box.
Yeah, like that's a really good sign.
Yeah, that's never been out of the tissue. There's some of them in some of these boxes where there's tissue still on the outside of the box as well. Bulk tippers. People love bulk tippers.
I love a bulk tipper.
Oh, that's very nice. I like that.
They're all nice.
I had a good day on Wednesday when I went and bought these.
I agree. Let's have a little recce. So you got, like, point to some of these boxes and tell me what you reckon's in them.
Well, that's going to be some 1990s Corgi classics. So some more in there. They're 1990s Corgi classics. Techno in there. Right, should we have a look?
Let's pull that one out.
1 Series Scania, the early one from the 1980s.
It's so rare to see them complete and like with the boxes untouched.
But Techno boxes are not very strong. They're a bit fragile boxes.
That's often the way with the higher quality models. They got flimsy boxes. So you got
23 boxes.
23 boxes. Yeah. Then you know there's more down there, behind there, and it's all in this ballpark. So
it is. It's new mill trucks. There's a few light commercials, mostly Corgi, mostly between about 1995 and 2005. Yeah. And it'll be, well, once we get this unpacked and processed, it'll probably be going on sale in about the next 2 weeks. We're Little Wheels. Check out the website on www.little-wheels.net and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thanks for watching.